I'm going to try to answer y'all's questions. Yay! Finally, it's about time. I wanted to do this over the weekend, but obviously I didn't get around to it, so I'm doing it now, and it's like, what, Tuesday? Okay. Alright. Alright. Meezer Girl says, I hope I got here in time. Yes, you did. Hi, how's it going? That's because I'm a procrastinator on everything and I always do things late. If I say I'm going to do something over the weekend, know that it'll be one day next week, okay? She asks how me and my husband met, date, and decided to get married. Okay, so we met in a restaurant. My husband was actually working there at the time. And it's a really long story. I'm not going to get into it. But anyways, from there, we started dating. Went from 0 to 60 in about 2 seconds flat. Okay, we were one of those very fast-moving, you know, date, marriage, babies, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that happened really quick, and here we are 18 years later. So, what are your favorite crafts, and are you still making jewelry and lotion bars, etc.? My favorite crafts are anything and everything, okay? I do have some of my jewelry making stuff in the bedroom behind me, but I have not actually dibble-dabbled into it here lately. When I was staying in hotel rooms down in South Carolina, I would sit at the table and make some pieces. But I really need to get back to that. And no, I do not make soaps or lotion bars. Thank God I still have enough of that in the warehouse until, like, maybe I can get a house or something and get that going back. Let's see. Let me just clarify. I make anything and everything that I set my mind to and want. Okay? But my main thing right now is jewelry. Was soap making and lotion making, hard lotion bars when I had a house. So, I've also made wall plaques out of plaster, stuff like that. Baby blankets. Oh my gosh, everything. Let's see. Would you feel like doing a crafting in your camper video? Yes. Yes, I will. Don't ask me when, because I don't want to lie to you. I'm such a procrastinator. Okay. Anyways, would you feel like doing a... Okay, I already read that question. Maybe cheap gift ideas. You can make Christmas decorations. Maybe. We'll see. I am limited as far as space. We'll see. I might do some kind of Christmas decorations or something. You are such a positive role model for making do with less. We really must chat more. Yes, we must. And thank you for your sweet comments. Okay. And Robin Graham says, how do you get mail? Well, this park I'm staying at actually has mailboxes, so yeah. It's just like they use the park owner. It's like a private owned park, so they use the owner's address and he disperses it into the appropriate box that it goes in. So we do get mail. But of course I cannot give out that address over YouTube. I do plan on I've had several people ask, and I do plan on getting a P.O. box so that maybe I can get some pen pals or something, but as of right now I do not have one. Jan Crescent? I hope I'm saying that right. Oh my gosh, I'm so terrible with names. Do you think the children are enjoying the RV experience, or do you think they would rather live in a home? I think it is a wonderful experience for them. Yes, and yes. Okay. Yes, they are enjoying the experience of what we're doing right now in a camper and everything like that. And yes, they would like a home again one day. But they do understand that right now Mommy and Daddy's working on a few things, and we have to get a little more able before we go jumping into such a big commitment. So, yes and yes. The Green Machine asks, how you doing? I'm doing perfectly fine. I have my days, though, you know what I'm saying? Everybody does. I'm human, right? Today was one of those days where I wanted to pull what little hair I have left out, okay? So, yeah. I'm smiling. Anyways. Samantha. Honey, I ain't even going to try to say that last name. Says, how long have you been married, and why did you start making YouTube videos? I love this question. Okay, I've been married for 18 years, been together for a little over 18 years. We were actually only together for 8 months before we went and down to the courthouse in Georgetown, Kentucky, and got married. And, yeah. Robin Grams asked, when did you decide to homeschool? Oh, I didn't answer your second question. Let me pop back. How rude of me. And why did you start making YouTube videos? Well, I'll tell you why. Okay? Okay, yeah. It's such a long story, and I just want to talk to you guys forever, but let me make it short, okay? I started watching videos. I started watching A Moment with Rachel, and she was doing some dumpster diving videos, and I was like, whoa, what? What is this? You know? I'm like, you mean to tell me they throw perfectly good stuff away? Like, I had no idea. And at the time, I wasn't into the food aspect of it, but, you know, I respected that she was and did get some things edible from dumpster diving. Who am I to judge? Nobody. So, I was like, but wait a minute, she's pulling perfectly good merchandise. Hold on, guys. Okay, it's not going to land. Y'all see that? Wait, here it comes. Sidetracking me. Okay, it landed on my camera. That's nice. Okay, I'm using my son's phone and my phone to read the comments. And she was doing YouTube videos on dumpster diving, and I thought, well, I have got to check this out. You know, I've got to check this out. What is this? And so I started diving. I was so scared, and I was like, oh my gosh, they do throw things away that are good and useful and helpful. You know, I could maybe save some money. And then I thought, oh, I want to do these videos, because what if I could let somebody know that this is a thing? What if I could inspire somebody maybe to save money? You know, what if I could just share my experience through YouTube? And so that's why I started YouTube, because I want to share dumpster diving and my finds and stuff like that. And it grew from there, really. I mean, it turned into more than just a diving channel. As y'all know, I'm very scatterbrained. I love to be all over the place with ideas, and I'm totally on top of something one day, and the next day it could be something different. So my YouTube channel should be named Scatterbrain. But anyways, that's why I started. And when I first started, no, I did not monetize my videos. But as I grew and learned that I could make a little money off of videos, you know, doing videos on YouTube, I was like, heck yeah, I'm getting on the bandwagon. You'd have to be stupid not to, you know. I'm not calling anybody stupid. I'm just talking about myself, okay? But, okay. Moving on to the next question. Robin Grams asks, when did you decide to homeschool your children and why? I'll answer that one before I read on. Okay. We actually homeschooled our oldest daughter when she was 12. I really didn't have a clue what I was doing at that time. But I did it. For about 6 months, because she was being really bullied really bad, and we lived in Georgia at the time, Monticello, Georgia. So I took her out, because the school they wasn't able to really stop it. So I pulled her out and homeschooled her, and then we moved to Kentucky, and I put her in school, and I put my son in school. And my other daughter, Leah. And as time went on, there's so much, you got to understand, there's so much corruption right now in public schools that it is not even funny. Yeah, okay, I'll answer you in a minute. Okay, sit there and wait. Yeah, it was horrendous. It's awful when your first grader, your kindergartner, your second grader comes in and tells you, Mommy, this person said this, that, and this, that, and this, okay? And it's jaw dropping. Your jaw hits the floor. And I understand that not all parents could homeschool their kids or can homeschool their kids, but I could, and I chose to. And, hold on, my kids are coming in the door. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, my kids were coming back in the house. Yeah, so the homeschool thing, that was one of the determining factors. There were several reasons why I decided to start homeschooling them. And that just happens to be one of the reasons, because it's so corrupt in school nowadays. It really is. And if you're a parent with a child in public school, you know exactly what I'm saying. And the absolute straw that broke the camel's back when I was contemplating pulling my kids out of public school and homeschooling them was the kindergarten classroom that got shot up. Okay, and every kid in that class died, and several adults as well. But my point is, at that point in time, that just absolutely put the fear into me that our kids are not really safe in public school. My kids, you do what you want. My kids weren't really safe, I didn't feel like, in public schools. When I was perfectly capable of doing it myself, I was going to do it, especially after that. So that's why I homeschool. It says, will you be warm enough in your camper in the winter? Do you get mail? I answered that one already. Yes, we will be plenty warm enough. I do have an actual, like, central heat system throughout this camper. Like, there's vents run to every room. But with that being said, I will not be able to use that straight away because I still have to get a converter. Like, I have a little converter right now, but it's only like a 3 amp. I need like a 45 amp to run the central heat. So yeah, that will be a while. But yeah, we will. I've actually got one of those real nice heaters in the warehouse I'm going to pick up tomorrow because last night it was cold. But I just put a skillet of water on the thing, on the stove, and it heated the whole camper up. It wasn't that bad. Wasn't that cold yet, but I better get those heaters going. How old are your kids? I have an 18-year-old girl, 13-year-old boy, 11-year-old girl, and a 5-year-old girl. And yes, I'm done. I'm done having kids. I don't want to be, but I am fixed. So, doctor said if I have any more, it will kill me. So, yeah, I would have had, like, a lot of kids if it hadn't been for that. That's a whole nother story. Let's see. What kind of crafts do you like to do with yourself and the kids? Any and everything. And Happy People commented something in another language that I do not understand. And source. So. Stars? Whatever. I'm not saying that right, I'm pretty sure. What's the most expensive thing you ever found on a dive? What style videos are planned for the future on here? I love these questions, you people. Do it again, do it again. If you have questions that were not asked, comment down below. Because I love this. This is fun. Okay. Most expensive thing I've ever found on a dive would probably be a couch from a high-end furniture store. And it was actually sitting out next to the dumpster. They didn't actually throw it in the dumpster. I guess they wanted somebody to be able to get it. The chair was actually missing a cushion. But the couch was perfectly fine. And yes, I did just, you know, check it out for bugs. And there was nothing on it. What it looked like is, you know, like when you go into a store and they have all the couches on display for you to try out. That's what it looked like. And I would like to say that couch is still in the family. Of course, I don't have it in my camper, but it's still in the family, and it is still awesome. Awesome! And, yeah, it was from a high-end furniture store. It was really sweet. So I just left the chair, took the couch, and it's one of those couches where you could sit on it for any length of time, and the cushions would not sag. High-end couch, yeah. So, Sorcerer's So, the stars. I ain't even gonna try to say it again. Anyways, yeah, that wraps up the comments. Oh, that does not. I have one more. Dun, 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 dun. Shut that door. Booger butts. Anyways, my son, YouTuber Gaming, MCPE. Go on over and check out his channel if you have kids that love to play Minecraft. Shameless, what's that word they put in there? Oh, whatever, plug or whatever. Anyways, I know, Mom. How are you such a cool mom? Well, thank you, son. I don't see myself as a cool mother, but whatever you say. And I don't know the answer to that question. So, that is it. Oh, Robin Grams, I mean, I keep saying Gaines, it's Grams. She says she wants an update on the dimes in the bottle. Thanks. Okay, that's not a question, but I'll show you. There. There's my update. It's a lot more than it was. I believe I had like, what, 5 or 6 in there? See it? That. Yeah, so that's the update. It's going to take forever. In my video, it's like $900. What I say it should be. But I've actually been reading up on it online. And it's some people are saying $900 and some people are saying $700. Check back with me in about a year or 2. And we'll see how much money is actually in this thing when we're done. I'm not stopping though. Look. I have glued the cap on. And my husband sliced a little bitty slit in there. I mean, it's really hard. You can't just throw these things out of here. It's hard to put them in. There's no way of getting them out unless you cut the bottle open. And I'm not doing that until it's full. So, there is your update on the 2-liter. And, like I said, if y'all have any more questions, maybe that wasn't asked, or if you see that I missed a question, just comment down below, and I will definitely get back with you, because this is okay. Fun. I forgot to answer a question. What type of videos are in store for the future on my channel? The answer to that question is any and everything. If you have any ideas or thoughts on videos that I can do, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. And I will do my best to get right on it. I love ideas, and I need some right now because I'm fresh out. Well, I have a couple ideas, but just go ahead and leave whatever you think I should do down in the comments, and we'll roll with it, okay? See ya.